went ahead and ordered this sweater in one color. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And the running story is, thank you, I wore it when I was supposed to be promoting, and I can tell him, he doesn't mind if I tell this story, an Ecclesi watch by Robert Elizondo. We had a gem day, I had the sweater on, and everybody on Facebook was like, okay, the watch is nice, but where did you get that sweater? So I bought it in the gray. That was the one and only color that we had. And then, just like they say in Mary Poppins, they grew, because we went from one color to all of these, including two that are brand new. I love the sweater. It's my favorite Aran sweater that I have. I own it in several colors. Already 300 have gone out the door. I have to just give you a fair warning. It sells out every single time that we do it, and now it's on sale. So we have never had it at this low price before. And it's so funny because people will look at me when I have it on and they'll say, you got this here? And I'm like, yeah, I got it here. It's from Ireland. It's gorgeous. So today we put it on sale for the first day ever at this low price. It's $110.76. All of us spent like $133. You're getting $110. You're getting a little bit of Ireland. It is made in Ireland, and we have two brand new colors. And you know what? I'm not the only one. There's 199 5 stars. I mean, by this time there might be 200 5 stars. And people have said it's the best sweater ever. That's not my quote. That's a quote on QVC.com. If you have about an hour, read all 199 5-star reviews, because this one is fabulous. So we have it in leaf green. Again, that was not available. The first color was soft gray, which I still own. You want to dry clean this, and you can wear it open, as you're going to see on the models. I almost always wear it this way. I just think it's so beautiful. The next color that I got was Parsnip. So I own it in those two. This was my original. Then I got it in Parsnip. It's so beautiful. Then we have it in navy. So where Parsnip and soft gray are marled yarns, meaning there's two colors in one, the navy is solid. We only have 700 to go around. Are you ready for something new? Denim. So think of it as almost like a royal blue color. Again, don't hang them. We only do that to show you the colors. When you get your sweater home, please just fold it and put it on a shelf. But we have, again, 700 in the denim that's new. Are you ready for another new? Look at this pink. It's called Pretty Pink. My wild Irish rose right there. Only 450 to go around. Then we have it for you in aqua. Only 400. Now we're getting limited. We have plum, only 350, and I saw sunlight yellow basically has like 0. So we have 2 dozen left to go around in sunlight yellow. So I think Barry's waiting for us in Ireland. And wait, Barry, you said you don't know your phone number, but you have this item number memorized?
I'll forget my phone number, but I'll never forget 8275981.
Well, neither will I. I walked into, it was Siobhan was the buyer back in the day, right? And I walked into her office, and this was hanging there, as you remember, in this one color only. It's the only color that
Soft gray was the only color we did it in.
That's it. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's that item number? I am buying it. And every time I wore it, people just freaked out, because I think it's such an interesting shape, and it's so different, and yet probably the most popular Aran sweater you've done. I think I had written down somewhere that we've sold 20,000 of these sweaters alone.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal, and we're so delighted. And I think it's a tribute to your own eye, really, because you promoted this sweater so well yourself, because you genuinely love it.
I do love it.
And I think your customer, she has such faith in your taste that it's been such a great success for us. We couldn't be happier with it.
Oh, thank you. Well, to go from 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors, that shows you that we have a winner. So I don't know how you feel, Barry, and your designers, but to me, you know, what really sets us apart is this beautiful neckline. But I really like the way Bridget is wearing it open, so you don't always have to do it buttoned up. But I mean, I love the collar. Can you talk about that construction?
It's one of the good things about this is that it's a double collar, so there's actually 2 layers of fabric in the collar, which means that if you've got it open the way that Bridget has it there, you can see the pattern on the inside, and also if you have it crossed over and closed the way you're wearing it, the pattern is also visible on both sides. But also what that means is when you have it closed, there's a certain structure and rigidity to it that will make it stand a little bit proud from your neck. Because I know even though merino wool is incredibly soft, people don't always like to have their sweater or any of their clothing touching directly onto their neck. So it's that extra layer of material allows it to stand away from your neck. And also, the way Bridget has it open there, it will fan out because there's enough weight of material to make it lay correctly.
Right. I mean, I guess in all my years, Barry, working with your wonderful Uncle John, who's retired now, I've never had a sweater that people seem shocked when I tell them it's an Irish sweater from QVC. And I'm not sure why. And maybe it's because like it's just so stylish and chic. Not that your other designs are not stylish and chic, they are, but this one is just fabulous and so easy to wear. I'd love to do colors again, and then we'll talk again about the beautiful yarn that goes into it and the stitches that Barry and his team have designed. So this is Parsnip. You guys are loving that. And that's the most popular color. That's the one I got, I guess it was last St. Patrick's Day, because, you know, I had done it in the gray originally. I needed one more. So soft gray and Parsnip, they actually have the yarns that are marled. And we'll talk to Barry about what that means in a moment. The rest of them are going to be solid, and these are super popular. So we have leaf green, we have navy blue. I think it's one of the first navy sweaters I've had for you today. Brand new denim, brand new pretty pink, perfectly named. We have it in aqua, really limited in the plum, very limited in sunlight yellow, and then I am wearing the natural. And we were saying earlier, Barry and yours truly, that like we really haven't seen a lot of natural colors today in the Aran sweater, but look how that shows off the stitching.
For something which is our most popular color, it seems like it's been unusual that we haven't seen more natural.
So I said these two yarns are marled, and these were the two original.
Sure.
What does that mean? And again, it's still in that soft merino wool.
So what a marled yarn means is that there's actually two complementary colors that are actually wound together to create one strand of the yarn. So what you have in, for example, I think it's the Parsnip you have in your hand there. There's an almost natural thread and also a slightly kind of oatmeal colored thread that are wound together. And what it does, it gives you another layer of texture. And while I think the majority of the colors that QVC buy from us are marled yarns, every now and then certain colors work so well in a solid, like for example the navy that you have there.
Right.
That sometimes you want that kind of that color block, and you'll also see that in some of our styles that we do in a solid black, for example. Sometimes you need that stark, but also people like to have it because it also gives a feeling of a more natural fiber, because in nature nothing is ever solidly one color. There's always a natural variation, and it's also reflected in the buttons. They're dyed to match buttons, and there's a certain pearlescence to it that we try to get to match the contrasting fibers that are in the yarn.
And I mean, I love these little details. There's a button on the inside, so that kind of anchors the collar if you do want to wear it closed. And then you pop these in, and I'm telling you, Barry, on a day when I have on a jeans and a t-shirt, and I think, oh no, I gotta look good for this meeting, or uh-oh, I gotta like stop and get out of the car and look halfway presentable, you put this on and it's instant chic. It is like, to me, the best thing you've ever done. And no wonder, like when we start with one color and now we have 8 almost, because one's almost gone. I mean, it's just so beautiful. And it's interesting because we've had 900 go out the door. It's on sale. You and I both know we've never showed it at this low price before. They really are more of the traditional stitches, but done in such a fashion forward way.
So all of the styles that we do for QVC are really, every style has a unique combination of stitches. No two styles have the same combination. But to be honest, in this style, we really have got really the best of the best of the best. It's got the fisherman's cables, it's got the Celtic braids, it's got the honeycomb stitches, and really it all works together to create this modern silhouette. And I think the thing that really you said, it gives you an instant touch of chic. I think it's the way that the double collar folds across asymmetrically and the way it frames the face and the neck. I think it completely elevates it from what people might just refer to as a sweater or a sweater coat.
So, Barry, it's interesting because, again, I'm short and I love this sweater because I'm only 5'1". Kadisha and Bridget are both about 5'8". We're all in our regular QVC size. This is an extra small. I think mine, it's the only reason because it was on the rack. I bought the small because I wanted it to be, you know, kind of a little bit more roomy, and I like it to close more on the bottom. So I would go with your regular QVC size, which for me is the small. It's on sale, and something we don't talk enough about, pockets. As a knitter, these are not easy things to do. So can you explain again how much you care about your wonderful QVC customer to take the time to put pockets in virtually everything?
When we're designing a garment from the very first step, if we see somebody try it on and we see them sweep their hands next to them looking for a pocket, it immediately has to have a pocket. And my feeling on the subject about pockets is that you shouldn't be able to see them unless you actually have your hands in them. And I think that's what we always try to do, is we try to integrate them into the pattern to make them as seamless as possible.
Well,
and also we also try to make them as generous as possible, because realistically, you want to be able to put your phone in it, put your keys into it without fear of losing them.
Right. I had the necklace from Killarney Crystal in my pocket of the Today's Special Value earlier. I mean, I'm not surprised that this, once again, is one of the best sellers in the show, because it is the most beloved item that Barry and his team have ever brought to us. It is only for QVC. We started with one color, and we'll do color updates for you, including, I have the natural on, so don't forget, that's been a hard color to find today. We also have leaf green, we have a navy blue, we have two brand new colors. So, I mean, you know you have a winner when Barry keeps adding more and more colors, denim and pretty pink. We have your aqua. These guys are really limited. The plum, the sunlight yellow has just sold out. Not a surprise, my friend Barry. And then the other two in the front are the originals, and I own both, the parsnip and the soft gray. So 1,200 ordered. This is a price we've never seen before. It's on sale. It's on 6 easy payments. And Barry, we're going to have a very important last look at our Today's Special Value. I think you're going to be a little surprised when you hear on this St. Patrick's Day that we're sharing across the Atlantic from Dublin to QVC that we are very, very limited in pretty much everything in our Today's Special Value.
Music to my ears, Jen. Music to my ears.
Thanks, Barry. We'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay, so still to come, my favorite fragrance in the whole wide world.